Alrighty, so welcome to my presentation of my website. Today I will be presenting a website I created for the class. This website is called the Texas Minimum Wage. So welcome to my website where we talk everything Texas minimum wage. Feel free to toggle through my website and find very specific information that may be affecting you or others. So currently the Texas minimum wage is set to $7.25 the hour, and difficulties faced by low workers like Texas currently minimum wage and the federal minimum wage hour prevents several challenges for low paid workers in the state. So I went ahead and listed some of the challenges. One of the main reasons I went ahead and put this on the main screen was because I really felt that it would catch the viewer's eyes to see. I'm already putting the challenges on the homepage, as not many publishers would do. So some of the challenges I'm putting here are the financial strain. For example, with the cost of living continually rising, especially in urban areas, the minimum wage earners struggle to cover basic expenses such as rent, utilities, groceries, and healthcare. Many find themselves living paycheck to paycheck with no savings or emergencies for future goals, right? And then limited opportunities for advancement, like the low minimum wage offers serves as a barrier to career advancement for workers. Without the financial stability to pursue education or training programs, we can remain stuck in low-paying jobs and little hope for forward mobility. Equality and poverty. The disparity between minimum wage and cost of living costs exacerbates income inequality and prohibits poverty cycles. Low-paid workers, especially those supporting families, may find themselves below poverty line despite full-time working hours. Lack of benefits. Many low-wage jobs in Texas do not offer the benefits such as health care, paid sick leave, or retirement plans. This leaves workers vulnerable to health crisis and financial instability in cases of illness or injury. The impact of mental and physical health, like the constant financial stress and the inability to afford healthcare or take time to work, to lead increased levels of anxiety, depression. The dependence on government assistance. Despite we see assistance like Medicaid, SNAP, known as food stamps, these places are strained on public resources. And basically the quality of life, guys. Low wages can also impact the quality of life on workers and their families. They may struggle to afford leisure activities, nutritious food, or safe housing, leading to diminished overall standing. I want to reflect on the quality of life more. I want to do an example of the cost of a hamburger and the cost of a salad. Of course, low-income jobs, even though they may want to eat healthier, they have to go for the cheapest resource, and that could lead to major health concerns. But typically, it's not all about that, y'all. It's what they can afford. So, a higher minimum wage is crucial for combating poverty and advancing economic stability for several reasons. And I'm not going to go through this specifically. I'm going to let you read this. As you know, it's up here. But I'll go ahead and go through some of the bullets I listed here. So like poverty reduction, increased customer spending, reduced income inequality, improved workforce, less resilience, stimulated economy, and some social benefits. As you can read here on the main points I put here, I mean, we need this minimum wage to be hired, and I think this website is very formal, very I didn't put any images in here, I kept it straightforward. You may say it's boring, but I really didn't care about images. I cared about the facts and my research in this. So please bear with me on that. I mean, I don't think to have a pretty website you need pictures and rainbows and different backdrops. I think you just need information to get as we put this on the public. So a little bit about us. I do have a mission statement and a vision statement that I'm gonna read out loud to you guys. Our mission statement is to advocate for higher minimum wage in Texas, ensuring that all workers receive fair compensation for their labor and have the opportunity to achieve economic security and upward mobility. And my vision statement here is we envision a Texas where every worker earns a livable wage and allows them to meet their basic needs, support their families, and participate fully in the economy. By rising by raising the minimum wage, we aim to reduce poverty, inequality, and reliance on public assistance programs while stimulating economic growth and fostering a more just, inclusive society. So that is my vision and mission statement. I really think they stand out and they get the point across to the user. So I went ahead and listed a personal story here. I mean, I did tons of research, and this story really stood out to me. And I'm not gonna read it all to you guys, just to my time limit and my time frame. But I'm gonna go ahead and briefly discover and maybe cover some of these important points I have here. So the story I used is called The High Cost of Neglecting Low Wage Workers by Joseph Fuller, published in June of 2023, issued in a magazine. So he made 6 mistakes in this article. And it's like, not mistakes he made, but mistakes that are happening on the daily basis, like viewing low wage workers as disposable assets, neglecting employment, employee well being development, failing to address basic needs, ignoring diversity and inclusion, underestimating the customer of turnover, overlooking the company culture. So these 6 points, guys, really affect the minimum wage worker, and basically it's just neglect at this point. So I wanted to overview the minimum wage issue in Texas, and maybe I did not put El Paso on here, but I went ahead and put, because I'm covering all of Texas. This is not El Paso minimum wage, this is Texas minimum wage. So I'm covering all of Texas, so maybe you might not see El Paso on here, but that's because it's Texas as a whole. So the overview of the minimum wage of Texas. So minimum wage rates. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. As of my last update in January 2022, Texas follows a federal minimum wage, which is $7.25 the hour. However, it's important to note that some cities and counties in Texas implemented their own minimum rates, which may be higher than the state federal minimum wage. So we know that Austin tried implementing, Dallas tried implementing, and Houston's tried. It's worth noting that there have been ongoing discussions and movements advocating for higher minimum wage in various cities across the United States, including Texas. However, changes in minimum wage rates often require legislative action at the city, county, or state level. Additionally, some employees in Texas may be subject to minimum wage requirements set by specific industries and under federal contracts, which have been higher than the standard minimum wage. For the most current information on minimum wage Texas cities, it is advised to consult your official sources, such as the Texas Workforce Commission or the local government websites. Additionally, it's important to stay updated with the legislative changes or new ordinances that may impact the minimum wage rates in the state. So, Texas cost of living. So I went ahead and I know in this website it looks very boring, but it's very informative. I listed some the cost of living in various Texas cities that can vary significantly because of factors such as housing, utilities, transportation, healthcare, and groceries. While some areas have relatively lower costs compared to other country, many Texans still struggle to make ends meet on state's minimum wage, $7.25 the hour, and it's been remained unchanged since 2009. So housing, utilities, transportation, healthcare, groceries, and childcare and education. These are the top main factors that I researched because they have the most impact when it comes to seeing this number as the minimum wage in Texas. And I mean, El Paso follows it too. So, I mean, go downtown to El Paso. I mean, you'll see homeless constantly. And yes, maybe they can work, but maybe it's not worth it. I mean, $7.25 an hour doesn't go a long way. Okay. So, policy and proposals and advocacy. I went ahead and I'm probably not gonna read this. Maybe I will. Let's read it. So, policy recommendations. To raise Texas minimum wage and living wage, policymakers can gradually increase it over time. Considering regional differences, cost of living, they should tie future increases in measures like productivity, meaning wage. Additionally, supporting small businesses, incentives, offering comprehensive benefits package, right? Public awareness campaigns, and I'm just skimming through this. And the community engagement. Maybe guests can engage in advocacy campaigns by sending petitions, right? That's just one of them. Advocating for their wage to be raised. So, materials and assistance. I went ahead and supported some support organizations on this page. Of course, I really couldn't find many El Paso resources, but I was researching that says that if you reach out to any one of these and be like, you know what, I'm from El Paso, or you know what, I really don't have any much resources in El Paso, because we don't. In El Paso, there's not many resources for the community body. So if you reach out to them and they can get you in great contact with a social worker here, anyone that's willing to help you. Again, maybe it's not listed, but we have food stamp offices, we have courthouses here, we have every resource here. Maybe we have a sister company to these, and you just need to do a little bit of research and find what you need. But these are some support organizations that you can reach out to wherever you're living. Okay, wherever you're living, and they can put you in the right path. They can make that you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Alright, so that concludes my presentation. Below I have some of my resources here. As you can see, I have my requirements for the amount of resources. And then contact us. So I'm here for you all if you have any questions. I mean, I've researched this. This email that I'm providing is not a office, it's directly to me. So maybe I can help you get in contact. I'm even offering my support. So if, maybe questions weren't answered in this website, so I basically put an email here, and this email is real, but it will go to an automated system that will spit out a Google phone number, maybe, and then it will you'll get directly in contact with me. If it does not, I mean, I'm still trying to program it. I should have it up and running by the time you're seeing this video. If it does not work, if the email doesn't work, just give me some time. I will get this up and running this month, hopefully, but it is there. And then I'm working on an automated system to give you my Google phone number, and then you'll reach my direct line where I can and I will be gladly to assist you. If there's no other questions, that is my website. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Overall, I hope you guys have a great rest of your semester as it's coming to an end. Have a good day, folks. Bye-bye.